I challenge you to find a more exciting and dynamic church than Cathedral. You see, I believe that what makes Cathedral so attractive to so many people is what most people say after their first visit. And they say things like, "It felt like home." Now, when they say home, I don't think they're referring to their own personal home. I believe that they're touching our core value and one of our core culture things, which is, we kind of like to call it our DNA. Because we do believe that church should be fun. Church should be relevant. Church should be engaging. And certainly church should be challenging. And we want everybody to come as they are, but we don't want you to stay where you are. We want to help people start a journey towards discovering God's purpose for their lives, and that journey begins with belonging. And so we work really hard to create an atmosphere where people can touch the heart of God and begin their journey towards this restoration.
We came to the Cathedral back in 2000. My mother and I, my brother, actually, we lived down in Pepper Hill, and we were just looking for a change. So we got in here and they just immediately just opened arms. We got involved back then. Shortly after that, my mom put me in the academy here. And, being in the academy here is just like a family unit. It was such a small school back then. It's not as small now, but it's still a small school and everybody just feels like family here. And really, you just can't beat that, You get lost in the public school system sometimes and you get lost just in a bigger 2,000, 3,000 person school. Here, all the teachers knew your parents, everything like that. And then coming out of college, the Citadel, my mother kind of made us make a deal. Every Sunday, she'd pick us at 5:30 only if we would come to church. And so we'd come here in our uniforms and we would just serve. We got involved there. I graduated college, got involved a little bit more here because I was looking for something to do. I was just a single guy at the time. They've embraced me, I would say, so.
I personally believe that what keeps Cathedral feeling fresh and alive is our desire and hunger for God. As a staff, that desire is a very high priority. No matter what department you really work in, whether it's the school or the preschool, it could be our grounds and maintenance staff or our support staff or even our pastoral staff, you're going to be challenged to go after and seek after God. And at the end of the day, that's why we're here, to pursue the presence of God and to grow spiritually. And when you're doing these two things, guess what? God will bring the people to you because that's what He wants for His children. He wants abundant life.
So the way they challenged me here was really when I started doing life with people here. We got into small groups. I got involved on the weekends, started becoming more of like a parking lot lead at the time. Actually, I was running the golf cart team. From there, Dave just kept challenging me, and then from there, he put me in the 2-year-old room, and then, so I embraced those challenges instead of shying away from them. In every season of my life, they've just loved on me, no matter where I was. They never judged me. I just had to plug in, and I had to get involved here. I just kept growing. It's family here at Cathedral.
Now, what really excites me as a pastor is seeing all these young families coming in. And that's one way that we gauge the health of our church. It's kind of like our own homes. As parents, we raise and equip our children to go out into the world, but we always want our home to be a place where they want to spend their time. We want our home to be where they want to bring their friends and where they always feel loved and accepted.
Yeah, man, my advice to young people and young adults even, teenagers, all that, there's many ways to serve here. Really, you just got to get plugged in. I know that sounds like the generic canned response sometimes, but if you don't get plugged in, people aren't going to get to know you and you're not going to get to know anybody else. So you have to take that first step, but once you take that first step, you'll never turn back. Coming up on an anniversary of Cathedral, I've been here for 22 years. I know it's been 35 years as a church as a whole, but I've been here since it was just this one, building, B building. And, I've gotten to see C building get built. I remember when the gym was just a blacktop. I mean, when A building wasn't even a school building at the time. Those fields back there, they didn't have field goal posts or scoreboards. So we've accomplished a lot in the past, 35 years. It's hard to even believe it's been that long. It's hard to believe that I've been here for 22 years, but I'm excited to see where we go next. Happy anniversary, Cathedral.
Happy anniversary, Cathedral.